Husbandos and waifus, welcome back to another episode of My Hero Academia. Now, just as a forewarning once again, I am not home, but at least I can still do this and I can kind of go at power, especially since I know what's going to be coming of this episode. I'm super stoked. Now, in the last episode, I asked you guys, who is an underlooked character in Class 1A? We're gonna go with Masterful Mugen. He says, I agree that Ojiro is really overlooked, but so are Koda and Sato. This episode did a good job of showing all members of 1A's contributions to Deku's story, but you can tell what the highlights were and how some of the less focused characters fit into the story. Then again, knowing what's in store for the mutant heteromorphic quirk type users in the near future, I would say that Sato aka Sugarman is probably the most overlooked. To be honest, I forget that he's there. For Aries Candy Apples is not so memorable that I'm not even sure if it happened on or off screen. I'm pretty sure it was off screen. At least Koda has his moments, like when he controls swarms of the animals to help identify where civilians are after Shigaraki destroys the city. And that's facts. Now, this question of the day. If you're put into the situation that the civilians are in right now, like whether go in hiding or just go out there and try to fight the villains yourself, what would you guys do? Personally, I don't know. I think I would go to shelter, train myself up, then leave the shelter and beat everyone up. Nezu's saying that he's going to try to find a way for them to understand. Now, this is back before Deku came in, right? And it makes me wonder, what exactly did he say? Because it seems like the civilians are still not for having Deku there. Yeah, I definitely agree with Ida with him saying that they need to give the civilians a reason how this school can still protect them while Deku's in that facility, right? While he's there. It boasts the same level as Tartarus, but people were able to break into Tartarus. Exactly. Yo, Nezu just big brain even though he has a small brain. Personal improvements. They would not even be able to get in. The UA can move. I'm just wondering when they had the time to actually do all of this, like behind the scenes and stuff. Like a robot anime, deadass. I wonder how long that process is, because I mean, I'm sure it'd be a process for all of that to happen, since there's so many moving parts. Yeah. It was just my gut feeling, that's why I paid for it. Now it just makes me think, was that a cop-out? Was that a cop-out, my ear? But, you know, Nezu is big brain. Quirk morality education, and he is revered around the world. Because Nezu is the GOAT. Yo, if anything, Nezu needs to be president. He has to be. He can unite the people. Yep, Nezu's just saying pretty much the power of friendship is what will bring everyone together. Oh, look how sad Deku looks, dude. Deku looks worn down, bro. Oh, there's Nezu. I'm sure Nezu was trying. Dude, I just feel bad because, you know, Deku's out here protecting people and they're just saying, get the freak out. You don't belong here. It sucks, man. You're doing so much for people that are just trying to push you away. Oh, man. Isn't it weird? Look at, dude, look at all the people that Deku has helped, which is so nice to see. But what's cool is seeing Monoma, and he looks normal. Monoma usually acting all cocky because, you know, that's just his character. I think he's hilarious. At first I didn't like him, but now I really like him. But look at him being like a concerned friend. Wait, so I wonder how people are able to hear Best Genius without a mic. It's not like he got a mic under there. And President Mike is the one with the megaphone. Yeah, so hearing Best Genius' suggestion, like, hey, like, yes, he is our bait for the villain, so we can get more information and so we can draw them out. He's being worn down and we have to let him chill and rest, because if he's just going on like this, it could become fatal. Now, whether the civilians understand that because they're being a little too selfish is going to be, you know, I don't know. At the same time, playing devil's advocate here, it's understandable why the civilians are upset. They just want their safety. And Deku's honestly a threat. Yeah, there seem to be some people that understand. Just because you guys messed up. And what sucks is that there's so much pressure on the heroes, considering that there's not much you could do in a situation like that. They're not trying to shift the burden. They're trying to help them. But like I said, it's understandable why they feel like that. at the same time, it's not like the heroes are they're making it seem like I feel like they're gaslighting at this point, right? They're telling the heroes this is all your fault to begin with. Sucks. It sucks at this point, you know. You know, because I'm such a bad person, I probably would just destroy that whole area. I'd destroy all the civilians and be like, well, I'm a villain now. Oh well. I feel bad for his mom, dude. His mom is feeling 10 times the amount of pain. Yeah, so I feel like Deku's mom is just the one going through it. She stole that megaphone. At this moment, I'm like, oh my god, Ochiko's gonna do something. She's taking command. Look at everyone in class 1A is like, in Ochiko we trust. She's trying to explain it without really explaining it. Oh, dude, it's sad, man. Like when you look at Deku, he just looks worn down, bro. He's been through so much, and now like not only are the villains chasing him down, it's like at the point where the people he's protecting is chasing him down. Being a hero at Deku's caliber at this point sucks, and he's just a kid, and all these adults are being a little. Yeah, I bet you all of these adults are like, God damn, dude, we suck. Yeah, they need a civilian to like come forward. Whew. I think this episode is so powerful in explaining so much about hero society and civilian unrest. Dude, this man is acting like he's gonna be the one that they're throwing into the front lines. This guy, he looks like he doesn't even do anything. Yeah, Uraraka's fighting. She about to punch someone. Yeah, Deku's heart is going doki doki, and he's tired as hell. Yes, thank you. That's what Ochako needed. That's what they just needed to say. Yes, we're heroes, but we're also freaking human. Are heroes not allowed to have emotions? That's what the civilians are making us feel, you know? Yeah, eel boy. What does eel boy do? What is eel boy's power? These are the real questions we have about this episode, my boys. Who is this eel boy? Aw, Deku's mom, dude. Seeing Deku's mom is what like really triggers emotions. I feel at least because you know I can't help but feel bad for Deku's mom. She's going through it right now, man. Ugh, my Kokoro, bro, my Kokoro. Thank you. Oh my god, she said he's a child. God damn it, you freaking adults. That's the title of the anime, Hero Academia. Yo, Nezu looking like yo, Deku, what the? But I feel like this is something Nezu wouldn't have predicted to happen. There it is. Let's go. He wanted the same shoes as Deku, the red Pumas. I don't actually know what shoes those are. You know what's crazy? It had to be a child to step up, not the adults. The adults are lame, and I love this. This is like the first episode, man. This is the story of how I became the greatest hero. And the story of how everyone became the greatest heroes. And he's giving credit where credit is due. Fantastic. That was fantastic. I'm trying not to get in my feelings. Oh my god, dude. This is so good. Lift me up, mommy. Yo, look. Hear me out, boys. Hear me out. She's kind of bad. Yeah. She's kind of bad. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Crybaby here. That's the worst nickname, dude. That's the worst nickname. Hey, isn't that the same guy in the first episode too? That is, right? That's the same guy in the first episode. Yeah, it's like they became too dependent on All Might and the Peace. Facts, yo. This man's speaking facts. speaking, yo. This man's cooking right now. We gotta let him cook, man. He's telling everyone like we have to be heroes too. We were always dependent on these heroes saving our lives. What if heroes need our help too, you know? Man, get off Twitter, bro. Come on, man. I love that answer. That was such a good answer because he's not just saying I'll get it back. He did say I'll get it back, but he's like, but it's because everyone is here with me. We will get it back. He's not only including his classmates, he's not only including the heroes, he's including the civilians. He's putting the civilians on stage with him. He's saying, we're in this together. Love it. Love it, Deku. I love it. I love it. What's really, really adult, though, of Endeavor is saying that, like, we put so much pressure on this kid, and look at what has happened. But Hawks is also saying, this is progress. Right? This is great. Oh, there you go. Look at everyone wanting to help Deku now. Oh, yeah. That's so good. That's so good. Oh, my freaking heart. Yo, this whole day from Anime Impulse, seeing a really old friend of mine that I haven't seen in like 6 years, and eat this, man, my freaking heart. It's going through my, and all the caffeine, dude, my heart is palpitating so much. You talking to Aizawa? Aww. Man, Kurogiri's just a fart head, bro. His head is literally just like gas, bro. They're like, it's time to plan, my boys. Oh, here comes Batman. Oh, you can only also feel like the amount of pressure that All Might is feeling because he is also sacrificing his own life and he wasn't able to help Deku at this point. Deku was just wearing himself down. Oh my gosh. Oh, so we have one more episode of My Hero Academia left. But I will say this episode, man, did it make my heart turn, bro. It's such a powerful episode. And it shows the weak-mindedness of humans just in general. It kind of parallels to this world, right? And how selfish we become when our safety is at risk. And, you know, at the same time, it's very understandable. We can't expect ourselves to put ourselves in the forefront like the heroes, right? Heroes, that's their job. Their job is to protect and to put themselves in the forefront. We can't expect ourselves to do the same thing. But when it counts, when we're asking as basic as like, I just need a place to rest, I can see like we should help. We should help. He's just looking for a place to chill out. You know, he needs to recuperate. He needs rest because Deku looks worn down. I think when they looked back and they saw how weakened Deku has become, I think that was just like the opening of like, yo, he needs help. He's going through it. Ochiko's speech was phenomenal. She was able to do something that Nezu wasn't able to do, which is get everyone to agree to help. Now, where does this lead? We see All Might leaving, and he's definitely in his feelings, right? Because Deku's in a horrible position, and he feels at fault for that. And as Deku was kind of leaving All Might behind, it's kind of like, what's the point of All Might? Because All Might's purpose was to help Deku. Now that the civilians have accepted Deku, to let him rest so he can continue to fight for them. What's next? I love that also Deku is just like when he's saying, we'll get it back together, he's just including everyone from the civilians to his classmates to the other heroes. He's including everyone into the picture of like, we're gonna do this together, we're gonna take down Shigaraki together, we're gonna make everything go back to the way it was. And then it leads, this is how I became the greatest hero. This is how we all became the greatest of heroes. Fantastic episode of My Hero Academia. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. And once again, I do apologize that this recording is a little bit late, but I hope you guys understand. All right, guys. See you in the next one.